Day 2 of the 2025 NFL Draft is in the books. We're going to grade all of the 3 Cowboys picks so far, discuss some Day 3 draft targets as well. We will be live for the Cowboys for now. 7 picks on Day 3 of this year's NFL Draft. Make sure you guys tune in. Hit that sub button right now, youtube.com/@CowboysTV. Have you covered for all the picks in this year's NFL Draft. Cowboys taking 3 players. There's no back. There's no receiver. There's no defensive tackle. But they have, according to their board, and on day 2, my board pretty much, taken the best available players. Tyler Booker, the guard out of Alabama, which is relative to where they took him, actually my least favorite pick. Donovan Ezeiruaku, the edge out of Boston College, and Shavon Revel, the cornerback out of ECU. 44-76, a guard in round 1, defensive value in the 2nd and 3rd rounds. I love what Dallas did on day 2. And if you ignore need, did a pretty good job. I am actually going to give this a B+. It's not an A for me because I didn't love the Booker pick enough. But for the first time since the Lamb-Diggs-Biotis draft, the Cowboys are taking the best player or one of the best players on my board. And you factor out, to an extent, totally not needs and medical concerns / character concerns. They took the cleanest prospect in round 2 and the best guy for me in round 3 in Shavon Revel. How can I be mad at that when I spend all this time doing my pre-draft evals and they have taken 3 of my top 40 players in the draft? That's awesome value. Now, this is a safe space for you to complain or be happy about the Cowboys draft so far. Grade that Cowboys draft. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know in the comment section of today's show. It's the pinned comment, so if the ad comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. Let's go in depth. We did do this, the full 10-plus minute cut on the channel earlier. Donovan Ezeiruaku, the edge out of Boston College. I give this one an A. This again, once you factor in the character for Mike Green and the medical for Will Johnson, there was no one I had better on my board. Ezeiruaku, for me, was a early 2nd-round grade, 28th overall on my board. I thought he was one of the best steals, outside of, Luther Burden, in the 2nd round. I don't know if he's ever going to be this elite-level run stopper, edge setter, but he can bend. He is athletic. He is wildly productive. He is a fantastic athlete. The length is impressive. If you are looking for a secondary pass rusher opposite Micah Parsons, the early down stuff, Marshawn Nealon can do that stuff in theory for you. Ezeiruaku fits that mold. I thought there was a really good chance he went in round 1. The player comp for me is Harold Landry. Helps that he also went to Boston College. Similar-ish draft ranges as well. This was a premium pass rusher for me. The Cowboys love drafting pass rushers. I thought he should have gone late round 1, early round 2. Snag him at 44, I thought was really impactful value. And if we're going to complain about the Cowboys reaching for need, they didn't reach for need here. They took the best player on their board in round 2 at 44, and one of the best on my boards. And I will be wrong, too. It happens. Historically speaking, when the Cowboys take a player I have graded highly on my board, and the consensus board has him graded highly, too, normally ends up working out for you. Now, today's show is made possible by Game Time. Game Time makes getting tickets even faster and easier. Prices on the Game Time app actually go down the closer it gets to first pitch. With killer last-minute deals, all-in pricing, and views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying MLB tickets. Or if you're not in the Dallas area, you can always buy tickets for NBA games as well. Save up to 60% by buying last-minute tickets, not just for sports, but concerts, comedy, theaters, everything else in between. Keep an eye on the zone deals. You save even more when let Game Time choose the section, or you pick the section and Game Time chooses the seats. The game time guarantee is this. You'll find tickets in the same section and row for less. They'll credit you 110% of the difference. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create your account, and use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. But again, create your account, redeem code CHATSPORTS, CHATSPORTS, for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Again, create your account. Last minute tickets, lowest price guarantee. Terms do apply. Round 3, a player I would have been fully on board with taking in round 2, fell because of the knee injury. Shavon Revel Jr., the cornerback out of ECU, had he not torn his ACL and had it was a partial MCL tear as well, I believe that Revel would have been a first-round pick in this year's NFL draft. He is athletic. He has made some nice plays on the ball. He has the size the Dallas Cowboys historically have always coveted at the cornerback spot. This is a value pick. He's almost 6'2". He's 200-plus pounds. He has the length you covet at 32 and 5/8-inch arms. The ACL injury is a real concern. A partial meniscus tear, too. Expectation from non-Cowboys media has been he's back around the start of training camp. He doesn't miss a lot of tackles. He didn't test at the combine as a, JUCO at Lewisburg, North Carolina College, and was working at Amazon when he got a tryout for ECU. His tryout with, after a 10-hour shift overnight was a 4.440. 11-inch broad, 11-foot broad, 39-inch vert. This guy is a gifted athlete. He's older. He just turned 24. Had he been healthy, this would have been a first-round pick. I am convinced. He would have gone ahead of Maxwell Harrison. I am convinced of it. To take him at 76, to get 3 players in my top 40 in this year's class, hasn't happened, again, since the Diggs-Lamb draft. Who is your favorite Cowboys pick so far? The value for me makes it Shavon Revel. Ezeiruaku and Booker were not that dissimilar grades in the end. Favorite Cowboys pick so far? Let me know in the comments section of today's show. If only could have gotten Tedero McMillan, we'd have all been singing the praises of the Cowboys at the best draft in the NFL this year. Booker, for me, was 24th overall, second-round grade. The board did not fall the Cowboys' way. It could have been worse. I'm going to give it a C+. The positional value is not great. It's a guard at 12. If you took him at 24, I'd have been super happy with it. I think he's a safe player. I think Booker is going to be a long-term starter for you. The Great Wall of Tyler is being built in Dallas. The PFF grades don't love him as a run blocker. That's what he's best at. Do some power duo run blocking schematic stuff with Terrence Steele. The power is special. That's why my guy Vach Lombardi loves him so much. He's got great power. The athletic ability was not great. I didn't drop him as a result because I knew it wasn't going to be great going in. I never thought it was going to be special athlete. If it had been special athlete, he'd have been a top 10 grade for me. I didn't think he was a special athlete. I thought he was average at best. He tested as average at best. But the leadership is there. Cowboys kind of going right kind of guy with Booker, Ezeiruaku. We're kind of back to the Jason Garrett, RKG guy to an extent. Hopefully it works out. The biggest question for Dallas is, how do you fill your needs? Receiver, at running back. Discuss that in a second here. Have to pick one. Least favorite Cowboys pick so far. Let me know in the comments section of today's show. Least favorite Cowboys pick. The Cowboys have no 4th-round pick. The best available, the Shedeur Sanders fall, is surprising to me. I didn't think it was going to happen. I like Alec A. Manor more than most, but if you can get him in the 5th, I'm going to do. I can't do a backflip, but I would consider doing it. Marcus Bowe is obviously not going to be a fit for the Cowboys. Jack Sawyer, they took one. Antoine Powell-Riley, guys I'm higher on. Jalen Royals, Dylan Sampson. I don't know if they fall. Same with Cam Scattaboo, Torrey Horton, Gunnar Helm. I've got 20-ish top 100 players left on my board. As we sit right now, I've also got Deion Walker, DJ Giddens, Danny Stutzman, Miles Frazier, Josh Farmer, Damian Martinez. So a little over 20 there, which is about what it normally is there. I'll discuss some specific positions, but who do you want the Cowboys to draft on day 3? Let me know in the comments section of today's show. Who do you want the Cowboys to draft on day 3? Some notable names to monitor at the running back spot. If Shavon Revel had not been there, I wonder if they would have tried to take Bashal Tootin. Dylan Sampson is also available at this time. I would like that one. Cam Scadaboo, DJ Giddens, Damian Martinez, all top 100 grades. Jarquez Hunter, Jordan James, Brashard Smith, all top 130 for me. Receiver, it kind of gets thin for me. It's Elke Manor, Jalen Royals, Torrey Horton are the last of my top hundreds. Tez Johnson, Jalen Lane, Keandre Lambert Smith, Ricky White are top 200. That's kind of it. Defensive tackle-wise, I am scare-roused by Deion Walker. The back's a red flag, too. Josh Farmer was 99 for me, so we're in that range. C.J. West, Jordan Phillips. I'm looking for run stoppers. West and Phillips fit that mold. Then it's kind of a lot of 3-techs. I think some nose guards could be there for you in the 5th and 6th round. If you want a linebacker, I like Danny Stutzman. I like Smile Mondin, Jeffrey Bassa, Barrett Carter. Those are all top 130 for me. Same with Chris Paul Jr. But then it's like, 4th, 5th round grades. It gets a little bit thin. So a long process coming of if the Cowboys can find somebody in the running back receiver room. Or do you make a trade? I would send my day 3 picks for players in a heartbeat. We'll see what Dallas does on day 3.